Now, let's start off with our polar bear. So you're gonna need some different things. You need a piece of paper, you're gonna need something to draw with. I would recommend pencil. I'm gonna use a permanent marker so you guys can see it a little bit better. And then you're going to need something to color with. Now, to begin with our polar bear, we are going to start with the head. So I'm going to start right here. I'm gonna make a nice wide oval shape. I'm gonna begin here right in the middle of my paper, and you just want to draw a nice big oval shape. Now, right in the middle, we're going to draw another oval shape. And this is gonna be for the snout of our polar bear. So you're just gonna make another oval shape right in here. Now, inside of this, we're gonna make an oval shape that goes side to side. Most of ours have been a little bit taller. This one's gonna go side to side. I also like to draw a small circle in here, and then I like to just color it in. Now for the eyes, I'm gonna start here, and I'll draw a circle on one side, and I'll also draw a circle on the other side. Add a smaller circle in the corners, and then just color it in. Or off to the side, I should say. Circles don't have corners. Now for the ears. I'm gonna begin here. You wanna draw a line that's gonna curve up and then down like a circle, and another one over here, same thing. Then you want to add another one inside of each one, same shape. Now, starting down here towards the bottom of your paper, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little kind of bumpy, wavy line just for some snow. Next, right here, you want to draw a line that curls up and back down. Then you want to draw another one over here. This is going to be for the feet of your polar bear. Inside each one of these, you want to add two little lines going down for the toes. Starting right here in the middle, I'm going to make a line that's going to go up, it's going to come down, it's going to touch this other foot. Then right here, we're going to draw a line that's going to come up, it's going to go around the head and then come back down. So we're just going to go up, we're going to come around here, and then right back down. Now, this is our body of the polar bear. It's very simple, very easy. Next, I want to show you guys how to make an Arctic fox. So once again, same supplies you need. And this time, I'm gonna start with the nose. So I wanna make kind of like an upside down triangle shape, and I want it to be rounded. I don't want it to be pointy. So I'm going to begin right here, and I'm gonna make a line that's gonna go up. It's going to come around, then it's going to come back down, and then up. Right here, we're going to add an oval shape, and then I'm gonna add a little small oval shape on the top. Then you just want to color this in. Now, starting up here, I'm going to draw a line that curls up and down. Then right here, you want to draw a line that's going to curve in, and another one right here that curves in. Starting here, we're going to add a circle on one side and a circle over here on the other side. I like to add another circle inside each one, and then I just color in the rest of this. Now, up here on top, we want to add the ears. I'm going to add a nice pointy triangle shape right here, and another one over here for two pointy ears. Then just go ahead and draw another one inside each one. Now, at the bottom, I'm going to just draw a little wavy line. Starting here, you want to draw a line that goes up and down for a foot, leave some space, and then draw another one right here. I'm going to draw a little line that's going to go up and then down to here. Then starting here, I'm going to draw a line that curves up to here, and one that's going to curve up to here. Next, inside of the feet, just draw two little lines for the toes. And on either side of your fox, go ahead and draw a line that goes up and then comes back down for the tail. And I like to add just a little zigzag line across. Now, once you're done, you can choose which one you want to make. You can either do a polar bear or a fox. Now, once you're done with that, then we're going to begin coloring these. Now, when it comes to coloring your polar bear or your Arctic fox, you can use a couple different things. I like to use a black oil pastel. And the reason I like to do this is because it smears and you get a nice little shading effect on here. Now, if you don't have a black oil pastel, you can always use a colored pencil or you can use a black crayon, things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some dark lines in some spots where I think there need to be some shadows. So I'm just going to take my black oil pastel and I'm just going to make some dark lines underneath the head and underneath the snout right here. I'm also going to go and put some right here where the legs meet in the middle. And I'm going to put a little bit right across the bottom of the feet here. I'm also going to go and just put a little bit right along the edge here. I'm going to do the same thing with my fox here. I'm going to put some right underneath the head and the nose. I'm going to put some right around the edge of the legs, along the bottom of the feet. I'll even put some right along the tail here, and maybe even some along the bottom of the face here. Now, what you want to do is you want to take your finger and you just want to kind of like smudge this and bring it around. So I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to kind of smudge some of this around. And what this does is this gives it a nice little kind of light shading shadow effect. And I'm just going to kind of put this all the way around here in some different little areas on my polar bear and on my Arctic fox. So I'm just going to put some of these right around here. And you're just kind of using your finger just to spread some of this little oil pastel around. So I'm just going to bring some right around here. Now I'm going to do some over here as well. So I'm just going to kind of shade in some of these areas with my finger. I'm just going to pull it around. Now make sure you don't cover your whole thing gray because you want to see a lot of the white on there. We're just using this for some little shadow effects. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pull this around. I'll bring a little bit up here, put a little bit right around the nose too. Even put a little bit on the ears. And there you go, you have a little bit of shading on your polar bear and your Arctic fox. Now, like I said, you can always use some crayons or some colored pencils to do this. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to color the background, and I'm just going to use some paint back here. Now, if you don't have paint, you can always use something else. But I want it to look like there's snow back here. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take my white crayon here, and I'm just going to push down hard. I'm just going to color in some little white circles for snowflakes. And I'm going to paint over this, and the wax and the crayon and the water and the paint are not going to mix. So all these little white circles that I'm adding on here are going to stand out on my picture. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to add some of these little lines all over here. Little circles. I'm just going to color them in and push down nice and hard. Now the next step is to go ahead and start painting all around here. And you can use any color. I'm going to go with some cooler colors like some blues just to kind of create a nice little effect back here. And there you go, there is your pictures of a polar bear and an Arctic fox all painted and shaded. So you can see that I went with just some nice light blue paint in the background, and because I pushed down hard with my white crayon, it made it all pop out really well. But there you go, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.